Hi, I am One Prince Anime TV. Today we will talk about One Piece, chapter 1146 manga in a quick review. Here we can see that our hero is still in the underworld level of Elbaf, where they are eating and strengthening the wounded Loki, and Luffy and Zoro are unaware that there is a big tragedy happening in the Sun World. Anyway, let's start with our cover page titled A Stir in the Silence, where Ulti thanks Yamato for saving her, and I think Ulti and Page 1 will be part of the new Beast Pirates, and Yamato will be the new founder. So before we start, let's roll the intro. In the first panel of chapter 1146, we can see the 𝗏𝗏 pirates' surprise at Gunko's arrival, and they know that Gunko is one of the intruders who entered the castle of Elbaf. And the 𝗏𝗏 pirates say that the intruder in the castle is a human, and it can be seen from Gunko's appearance and reaction that he is very annoyed by what they said. Let's cut to the second page where Gunko has already said that he is a god. And suddenly Usopp says if he is like God Enel, or if he is a celestial dragon, and Nami asks why they kidnapped the young giants. And 𝗏𝗏 mentions that those children are his friends, and suddenly Gunko tells him why he doesn't just shut up and speak his mind. And next, the scene switches to Franky, Lilith, Bonnie, and Ripley, where we can see that the Thundercloud Dream Monster has been defeated, and Franky defeats the monster using his Radical Beam. And in the lower panel, it is back to the scene where the 𝗏𝗏 pirates, they already know that Gunko is a celestial dragon. And on the fourth page, it can be seen that Usopp is very scared of Gunko while Jinbei is getting ready. And Brook can be seen as if he already knows that Gunko is one of the Holy Knights of the World Government, because we know that Brook has been alive for a very long time. And Gunko said that they were right that he was a celestial dragon and a member of the Holy Knights. So he suddenly used his arrow ability and aimed at Usopp while Nami was ready to attack Gunko. And in this scene, Nami unleashed a strange attack where Zeus turned into a thundercloud shark and hit it directly at Gunko. But Gunko easily returned it to Nami, so Zeus made Nami run, because the speed of the attack returned made Zeus unable to control the direction he was going. And Zeus hit them directly, but Brook blocked Zeus. You can see the electric shock, and you can see the bones in his body. But we know that Brook is immune to thunder attacks because of his ability, and Nami still has a thumbs up because she wasn't hit by the attack. And Gunko mentioned that there are still people who tried to inform the Void Sentry and showed Dr. Clover, Nico Olivia, and Dr. Vegapunk, who successfully revealed the past history of the world and the evil plans of the world government. And Gunko noticed that Usopp was ready to attack him. In this panel, he successfully hits Gunko with his special Skull Bomb Grass, which Usopp has also used in the Dressrosa and Wano arcs. But it has a different name, but the explosion is similar. Back to the scene with the group of 𝗏𝗏 pirates, they are shocked by what happened because Gunko's upper body was split open due to Usopp's attack. And Usopp immediately apologizes for the damage he caused when he attacked Gunko. And in 8 pages, Gunko just regenerated from the damage caused by Usopp's attack. And the 𝗏𝗏 pirates were shocked by the ability Gunko showed. So when Gunko attacked Usopp, he stepped on his arrow and it was heading towards Usopp. But Nami stopped the arrow by holding it, and it can be seen in the last panel that one of the Holy Knights said that the countdown was over. In the upper panel, Dory and Brogy are seen riding the Great Eric ship, and they are defeating the Dreamwork monsters, and they briefly say that this mess that has happened in Elbaf is the beginning of the coming Great War. I just want to say that's why the Holy Knights have made their plan to take the young giants hostage so that they can make the entire Elbaf country obey the world government. And in the lower panel, Loki and Luffy are seen lying down, and they are very full because of the monster they ate. And back to the scene where Gunko aggressively attacked the entire 𝗏𝗏 pirates. Gunko successfully captured 𝗏𝗏 to join as hostages, and in this panel, both Brook and Jinbei were about to attack Gunko. But Gunko was able to deflect it because Brook and Jinbei's attacks were directed at them. So this just shows that Gunko is not a joke, but is really very strong. And this panel, Gunko continues to attack, where he kicks Nami hard, causing him to be thrown far away, and Gunko then attacks Usopp, who rides his arrow and directly kneels Usopp in the face. It can really be seen in this panel that Gunko has overwhelmed the 𝗏𝗏 pirates. And here we can see that they have fallen off the boat they were riding in. And Gunko successfully captured 𝗏𝗏, and Gunko mentioned here that communication with Elbaf is limited, while in the lower panel someone mentioned that in each village they have important points. And here we can see that the one who mentioned that was none other than St. Gillingham. And here we can see that St. Gillingham defeated Principal Kiba very easily, And in the lower panel, one of the walrus teachers, Ange, is shown. And he cannot move because St. Gillingham used sleep paralysis on him and told St. Summers that everything is ready for the communication transmit to the entire Elbaf. And here in the last panel of One Piece chapter 1146, the scene has moved to Jaguar D. Soul and St. Summers, where Soul is seriously injured and Chopper and Nico Robin are hiding in Soul's hair, and he said that no matter what happens, they should never come out. And here Jaguar D. Soul completely falls to the ground because of his defeat in the fight from St. Summers. And at the end of the panel, you can see St. Summers blaming the former king of Elbaf, King Harold, for the changes he made to Elbaf. And here ends the full review of One Piece. Chapter 11:46. If you liked my video, please press the like button. And don't forget to subscribe and share, and also hit the notification bell so you are always updated with my upcoming videos. Thank you very much for watching.